Hey church, Raymond here. Stand by, I got some announcements for the week of January 9th. You're not going to want to miss them. We got a lot of things happening. You're going to want to be part. Stay tuned. Hey church, we are running into a new year. This past Sunday, we had a great message on vision and what it means. I had to be honest with everybody. We went down in every single category that you count numbers for: attendance and children, in new time, first time guests, everything. And I told you, my fault. I didn't do the leading as I was supposed to do, but it stopped. It stopped in that last quarter. We got on fire. We're going to stay on fire all the way through 2018, and I want you to be part of it. And here's how we need to start. The whole state, all the Louisiana Baptists, we're a Baptist church, I hate to tell you that. Okay, but we're all getting together. This year, we want to make sure every household is prayed for, and we want to make sure everyone in Louisiana gets a chance to hear the gospel. Your part is to take part in the Harvest Initiative, is to begin praying for every household. In the newsletter, there's going to be a link, or in this video, there's going to be a link that you can click on, and you're going to be able to go over to a prayer system. It's an awesome system. I'm not going to try to explain it to you. It's very you just register, put your address into a light, and it's going to send you every day 5 houses to begin to pray for. It's an awesome thing. I've already done mine. I've actually got a second group that I'm doing, but for 20 days, 5 houses, that's 100 people, and you could pray for them. It's going to be powerful. If we want to kick back the darkness, if we want to spread the light of Christ, the best way to do it is through prayer. So click on the link now and go sign up and start becoming a prayer warrior. And I get to see it, so I'm going to know whether or not you do it. So let's do it. All right, church, we're jumping into 2018. What's your part? That's the thing. So many people always ask me, what is my divine destiny? What's my purpose? Well, here's how we help you figure that out, and that is through Growth Track. Now, we're doing a different system in 2018, trying to be more accommodating for you. And I don't care if you've been here 20 minutes or the whole 8 years of our existence. If you have not been through Growth Track, even if you're already a member, but if you have not been through Growth Track, I want you to join me on January 21st, the third Sunday, every third Sunday of the month at 4:30. We're going to meet back here at the church. We're going to feed you, and then we're going to go through the Growth Track the fast way, because I know you're good. You can handle it. We're going to go through it real fast, and we're going to talk about membership and what it means to be part of the ministry of Open Road Fellowship. We're going to talk about discovering your design, how you're wired. We're going to talk about developing leadership. Now, don't be afraid. We're all leaders. We're all influencing somebody. Maybe it's just your kids, or maybe it's a corporation, but you're influencing somewhere. And then we're going to talk about joining the team, because you are really not going to fulfill what God has in your life until you are part of a team to begin making a difference. So remember, January 21st, the third Sunday, be back here at 4:30. If you have not been through the Growth Track, you need to do it. Sign up, click on the link, sign up, and let us know you're coming. We want to have plenty of food. I'm cooking. It's going to be good. All right. Who likes bingo? Raise your hand. Hey, I do. I like bingo. I like winning prizes, and we are going to have a bingo party Friday, January 26th, 7 p.m. right here at the church. Bill and Tina are already all excited and ready to get that thing going. But why we're doing a bingo party is because we're launching Pit Stops, our small groups. One of the things that we want to help people do is find freedom. And you can't go toward your destiny or your future until you settle your past. And the only way we do that is in small groups, getting out of rows and into circles. And that's done through Pit Stops. And we're having a bingo party to launch that. You're going to get to meet the leaders and those who are wanting to lead Pit Stops. You're going to get a chance to ask questions. You're going to hear a little bit about it, but more than that, we're going to have food, and we're going to have a lot of fun playing bingo. And I'm going to go ahead and let it out the back. I don't know how big it's going to be yet, but I know we're going to give a flat screen television away. That's going to be one of the bingo prizes, and we're going to have some other prizes we're going to give away. And you heard this because you watched it on video. Everybody who comes gets a bingo card. But if you are signed up for a pit stop, you get an extra bingo card. If you are leading a pit stop, you will get another extra bingo card, so that you could have actually 3 chances to win that television by just saying you'll lead a pit stop. And it's super simple. And if you want to know more about pit stop, email me at Raymond at Open Road Fellowship, or just give me a call, ask me, say, hey, I want to be a pit stop leader. Let me work with you on it. I want you to be part. Come join us. Hey, church, we got a lot of exciting things happening, but I want to take just a second. We're going to slow it down just a little bit. We're going to talk about the disaster, the tragedy, and the fact that Shreveport-Bossier is the abortion capital of our state. and Louisiana ranks very high nationally on the numbers of abortions, kids who never have a chance to make it to life. It's a tragedy, and I'm just going to say it. Now, what we want to do as a church is we want to show love, because Christ shows love to those that may have chosen this in the past. God forgives you. God loves you and wants you to be restored. Okay, hear me in that. But we also want to make sure that the women out there know that there are other options. Adoption. There's so many other options that are available, and we do that through a life march. And that life march is going to happen January 27th, and we're going to be moving from, we just marched from the boardwalk over the Texas Street Bridge into Festival Plaza. It's an awareness march. It is not a protest march. It's an awareness march. And I get an honor to organize and to gather up motorcyclists to actually lead this march. So if you ride a motorcycle, I want you to be at the Bass Pro parking lot at 9 a.m. January 27th and be prepared to get in line to lead this thing. And you can invite anyone who wants to take a stand for life can come be part of this. It's not a club thing. It's not our church thing. It's about us as motorcyclists getting involved. Now, the second part is you say, well, I don't ride a motorcycle. Well, good. Get your leather personnel carriers out, that's your tennis shoes, and let's walk and be part of this. And let's just bring the numbers of awareness, because the more people that are there, the more people are going to become aware of what's going on from the tragedy side, but also to hear the stories of people who have been through this, but chose life. And man, it's just a great thing. So I want you to be part of that. I want you to come join us. And we got a really good, you heard it Sunday, I told the story, but we got a really good accolade from our congressman, because we're just going to step up and help with sound. So I am going to need some people who will be there early to help in setting up a sound system to make sure that on the Bossier side, the speakers and the musicians can be heard. So we're going to be providing that too. So a lot of things happening. The Life March, January 27th, it's going to be coming. Come be part. Okay, church. Now, we talked about the Harvest Initiative, and it all starts with prayer. We're going to start by praying for families, but what we also want to be part of is praying within our association. On January 28th at 6 p.m. at Cypress Baptist Church, we have the Call to Prayer. The Call to Prayer 3. This is the third year that the entire association has gotten together to pray. We're talking about thousands of people gathered to pray for our local area, for our local governments, our local schools, our local churches, for all the ministries that are out there, for all the homeless, to do that. But also not just our local, but to pray for our nation and to pray for our world. Our world is a dark, hurting world. And the way to fight it back is not with this, even though we're pretty good at this part, but also the best way to do it is to fight through prayer. So on January 28th, join me as we go up to Cypress Baptist Church up on Airline, and let's go be part of this, of a larger corporate prayer time. It's very well organized. It's very well done. And I get an opportunity to be part of that piece, but you come be a part of it also. We need prayer bad in our area. So come be part of the Call to Prayer 3. All right, church, that's it. You made it to the end. I am so thankful that you made it through the announcements for January 9th. Man, this is going to be a rock and roll year. I hope you've set some goals. I hope you're looking for not just resolutions, not just dreams, but dreams with plans of action. So make sure that you're doing it. We have one for the church. You heard a little bit about it. We're going to make a difference in our community by being out at rallies, by being out in our community. And when the question is asked, who is that open road? I want not just our church people. I want people in our community saying that's the church that helps. That's the church that does. We want to be doers of what God has told us to do, not just hearers and not just somebody who reads in a Bible study. We want to get outside the walls, and you do that so well, church. And I'm thankful to be your pastor, and I'm thankful to be your friend, and I'm just ready to see what God's going to do. Love you guys, and I'll see you Sunday.